Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you, my students? I hope you're fine and very good conditions. So now we are discussing a new topic, which is the part of the vocabulary of colors, which is tints and shades. This is a very important thing to know because always there's some people who can't just like make a difference between tints and shades, and it's really important for us to know it. So tints and shades, you add white to a color to create a tint, right? It's very simple. If you want to make a tint, you just create put the white color in it, okay? And then if you wish to add a black, you will create a shade. It's very easy thing, right? So white means like you create if you add white, you create tint. If you add black, you create shades. So tints and shades let you create monochrome colors. Monochrome, which is one color, but you just like you have a lot of shades, a lot of tones, a lot of tens. Okay, so if you just give it say, just like white colors with varying degrees and black colors with varying degrees, you have from the same color, from one color, multi colors that is just like fit together and just look very nice. So when you have this thing, then you have a monochrome color schemes by adding varying levels of white and black to a base color. For example, if your base color is this number, which is we call this red RGB, right? Red, and this the green, and this the blue, a lightish blue. Okay, this color is a lightish blue, as seen in the image below, which is I'm going inshallah show you to you now. You can create a monochrome scheme by choosing two tints, two brighter blues, and two shades to dark. You see, it's just like that. That's it. That's a monochromic color. A monochromic color, just like adding white and adding black. See? So you have one, two, three, four, five colors, and you still can do many others with one color. Yeah. So it's just like very, very cool thing. Now let's talk about something else, which is saturation, hue, and lightness. So saturation describes the intensity of a color. Okay, just let me go back and translate. I'm so sorry for forgetting. Let's translate in Arabic. So هناك شيء اسمه tints وshades. هذا المصطلح tints هو إضافة اللون الأبيض إلى لون معين. ففي حال إضافة درجات من اللون الأبيض فهذا يعني tints. وفي حال إضافة اللون الأسود بدرجات معينة فهذا يعني shades، ظلال، أو ألوان فيها أسود أكثر. لذلك يمكن لنا على سبيل المثال اختيار لون معين، وهو مثلا هذا الرمز داش 8 جي بي دي دي 8، وهو لون يعني لون أزرق. ممكن إنه إذا أضفنا له قيمتين لونيتين من اللون الأسود وتركناه هو في النص، وقيمتين لونيتين من اللون الأبيض وتركناهم على اليمين، فحيصير عندي مجموعة ألوان بنسميها لون أحادي مونوكروماتيك، أو لون واحد لكن متفرع من هذا اللون درجات جميلة ومتناسقة مع بعضها البعض. وهذا يعني بفضل التنس والشيدز. Okay, this is very important for us. So saturation, what is saturation? It describes the intensity of a color. Increasing saturation makes the color richer and darker. So it's a rich color because it has more saturation in it. So we call it rich color. Wow, it's just like very much big. So it's saturated with big with red. So the color, you can make it very charming, very just very saturated by adding more color to it, more color to it. So it's just like increasing saturation. So it's just like giving the color became the color just richer and darker while reducing saturation makes it look faded and lighter. It's like you take the color from it, you take its soul. Just like it has its old thing. See, just like the old pictures of your grandfathers, how the light, how the colors, it was like very light colors. I'm not talking about the black white colors because these are not. These are neutral colors. But we're talking about light colors, which is which does not describe the hot and the cold. No, we're talking about the saturation level. So we call these images that your grandfather had very low saturated colors because they are so light, they're not rich. So you take them to a photographer or a photo editor, you tell him, please enhance them, make them just alive. So he give the colors more saturation. He increases them, increase the saturation level. So this is really nice thing actually. Yeah. So when we say light blue or dark green, we are describing changes in saturation. So yeah, that's the name for it. Okay. Hue, you always will hear hue. Hue is just like color. This another name of the color. Okay. You can say red hue or red color, same thing. So hue defines the degree to which a color can be described as similar to or different from red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, the colors of the rainbow. So when you describe a color as a blue, green, you are defining it in terms of two hues. So yeah, I mean, this paragraph is really stupid. Um, a color is a hue, a color is a color. Okay, so a red hue or red color, the same names. Okay. Lightness, also known as value. So even if you go back to Photoshop, you know that you can just edit an image. Whenever you press the edit, you can find saturation, you can find hue, right? So you change the scale of the hue, it changes colors, blue, red, purple, green, yellow, whatever. So that's the name. Hue is the color, okay? Lightness, also known as value or tone, the tone. I think all girls well known about the tone things. So tone, the value or tone of the color, so defines the perceived brightness of a color compared to pure white. Now there is difference between a saturated image, which has low saturation, from the light. Okay, saturation does not depend about the light, the white and the black. No, it has relation of the amount of rich color. Okay, but here the lightness is just like something related to white. Whenever you just like give it a pure white, it will become so light, right? So to make this very easy to us to understand, um, you have this diagram, which is the HSL color schema adapted from Monsil system licensed under the whatever. So any color, any color of the wheel, you see, it's just like this. This is a hue. This is a hue. This is a hue. Okay, but now this is a saturation. It's just like this is so rich color. It's less and less richer. And this rich. Oh, I might have problem with the pointer. I don't know if this video is just recorded with a pointer, but I'm trying to talk about the yellow, the blue color in the rectangle. So it's just like the saturation, which is like from rich blue to a dark one. It still can be blue, but it has very dead color. It's just no soul in it. It's like that. However, the white there and the dark here, which is the lightness. Okay, the lightness. And of course, these are hues, colors. See, this are hues. So that's very important to be known. And thank you so much. We will meet you again.